Hello.
Hello, madam. Good afternoon, madam.
Yes. What you are saying?
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Fatima. Good afternoon. Yeah. So we will start with the aptitude class today. So we'll practice some of the RCs now. Okay. So I'll share my screen. Are you all able to see my screen?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
Okay,
No,
one
ma'am.
second. I think there is some technical issue. Let me just check. 1 second. RCHODT. I'm not able to share the screen with you.
There is an X mark on your screen. Try to. There is an X mark on your screen.
This is
Try to go-
iPad, no, so it's
Try to
having a difficulty.
Try to disconnect.
Okay, wait, I am not able to share it. We'll discuss something else today. Leave. Okay, so Hello. I will share one. I'll share the RCs with you. You have to do it, right? I'll share the content with you. 1 second. Are you able to see it?
Yes, ma'am.
You're able to see? Okay, fine. Okay. I'll just stop
Yes,
sharing
yes,
this and I'll show. Okay, this is not what I'm actually sharing it with you. I just tried it. Okay, now you're able to see it? Hello?
yes, we are.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm so
ma'am.
sorry. It took some time because the device is little new and it's a Mac. It was not allowing me to share with you all. Mute everyone. Otherwise, I'll mute you all. I'll mute all. Okay. Now, today we will do the reading comprehension. In this, you have to read this passage and based on this, we will do the questions.
Okay, ma'am.
Right? So, I'm giving you
Ma'am,
time
can
to
you
all of
zoom
you
in
read
at
this.
Can you
Yes.
zoom in then the
Yes, yes. Now, can you see?
Yeah, ma'am, it's clear.
It's clear.
Okay, fine. Quickly read, go through the thing first. We have done the strategies for the reading comprehension already. Yes, all of you should read this. Once you finish reading, tell me, please. Arva has messaged. Have you done it? So very small passages there. The answers are very straightforward, but the whole last paragraph, read it, no issues. Read only once, because to get the idea about what is given in the passage. Once we'll start doing the questions, we obviously have to go back to the passage once again. So never read 2 to 3 times while you're reading the passage for the first time. Quickly read it. Very good. Azim has done. Others? Okay, majority. Only 2-3 of you have told done. Just few more seconds and then we will start. Because by now, obviously, as I told you, the structure of the passage, the first sentence gives us the main idea. Yes, Sumaya, very good, you have done. Okay. Okay. So what you have to do is, we know that the first sentence gives us the main idea and the last sentence gives us the conclusion or the summary of what has been discussed in the entire paragraph. And then in the middle, 1 second, I have to mute all of you. Now listen to me. Yes, so we should always focus in any part when you're reading in English, right? Anything, any content. Focus first sentence and the last sentence. Sentence means starting with the capital letter and ending with the full stop. Always pay attention towards that, because that gives you the idea about what is given in the entire paragraph, and the last sentence gives you the conclusion or summary of that paragraph. Moreover, along with that, when you get certain words like the contrast transitions, remember I gave you the examples of the conjunctions, the coordinating conjunctions and the subordinating conjunctions. So these subordinating conjunctions, which I have given you the list, like if, that, though, although, since and all, they helps us to know that some contrast is happening. Or if there is a cause-effect relationship, they tell you that some cause-effect relationship is happening. One sentence will give you the cause, the another one will give you the effect, right? So those parts you have to slow down and you have to understand it. Clear? However, your passages in your exams will be little easy only. That won't be like that difficult that you cannot straight away find out the answers, right? So let's have a look at the first question. It says, according to the passage, for which of the following reasons did Fortinet conduct the survey on a group of graduate employee in their early 20s? Now, the key word over here is the Fortinet, right? And the survey. In which paragraph, because the word Fortinet is starting with the capital letter, it becomes a very good keyword. Which paragraph you find this? Just scan through and tell me, or if you remember by reading that, which paragraph you have read about the survey.
First paragraph, ma'am.
Yes, in the first paragraph towards the end, you find the Fortinet took the survey. So could Adib please tell me where are those lines? Could you read those lines out loud where they are talking about the survey? Adib?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, but read it from the part where you find that Fortinet chose to do some survey and why and where. Read it.
Okay. A worldwide survey.
Yes, read it. Read it.
A worldwide
Start
survey
reading.
communicated by Fortnite chose to look at attitudes towards body and security from the user's point of view instead of the IT managers.
Yes.
Specifically, the survey was conducted in 15 terminates on a group of graduate employees in their early 20s because they represent the first generation to enter the workplace with an examination of own device use.
Continue because it says moreover, because the add-on reason will be given. One is this will be the first generation to enter the workplace with their own device use. The second reason is also given over here after moreover. So read that part also. Yes,
Moreover,
Adib, read.
They also represent tomorrow's influencers and decision makers.
Yes, so it says the second reason what they are saying is they are the influencers and the decision makers, right? Now the next sentence says the survey findings reveal. Now these are the only two reasons, not the third one, right? The only two reasons are given. Now look into the answer choices and tell me, all of you, and tell me what will be the right answer. You got your answer, right? So tell me, go through the answer choices and tell me the answers.
It's gonna be A and B. Which
A
is
and what else? Is it only A?
B. A and B.
B says they represent the first generation to enter the workflows with a better understanding of the sophisticated gadgets. Is it given that they'll go with the better understanding of the sophisticated?
No, A and C, A and C. A and C.
A says this group represents the future decision makers. Yes, it makes talking about the influencers and the decision makers. And C says a group represents the first generation to enter the workplace expecting they can use their own device to the workplace. Yes or no? It says expecting.
So number 3.
It says expecting. So it is expected with an expectation of own device, right? So it matches. So both A and C. Clear?
C. Number 3.
So nothing related to B is mentioned in the passage. Next one. Which of the following is not true about BYOD? So where exactly they're talking about the BYOD?
In the first paragraph.
In the first paragraph, they are talking about the BYOD, right? So tell me, what is the question asking you?
The question is asking what of the information that he gave us is not true about the plot.
It is not true. That means you will get 3 yes and 1 no. Whatever is not given about the BYOD in the passage, that will be the right answer. right? So
Yes.
the first, so almost everywhere, see here also you have the BYOD, and you also have it in the first thing also. So almost everywhere it is given. So what I would suggest is, in this case, what you can do is, you can read the answer choices and then see whether you can find the,
Eliminate.
yes, find the elimination means you search that sentence in the passage. So if you are able to search that sentence in the passage, that makes true that it is present. So Boyds enable employees to access enterprise network from anywhere and anytime. Does the passage says this?
Yes.
Tell me the sentence which says that it enables employees to access enterprises network from anywhere. If it is given in the passage, that is not the answer. You have to find out something which is not given in the passage. We will write yes and no. Is the passage says that it enables employees to access enterprise network from anywhere? Read the 4 sentences. Tell me which one is given. Whichever you are able to figure it out, tell me.
I can see the full paragraph, the first paragraph.
You can see, right?
Not all of it.
Not all of it. Now,
You are using the green color. That's why it's not going up.
no, I have removed it.
Yeah, yeah. Now I can see it.
So are you able to figure out it enables employees to access enterprise network from anywhere, anytime?
Yes.
Where it is?
It's in the first paragraph in the third line.
It says what?
At the very heart of this evolution, this is the ability to working extended hours from a range of locations at the, I'm going back. At the very heart of this evolution, this is the ability to access enterprise networks from anywhere and anytime.
Yes, I have underlined this. So that means the first one is given in the passage. So that cannot be the right answer. The next one, due to the evolution of Boyd trend, 9 to 5 p.m. model of
it
work
is.
solely from office has become outdated.
It's in the first paragraph.
Yeah, it's given in the first paragraph.
It is given in the 9 to model of working solely from the office became outdated,
become
right?
outdated.
It is given over here, just above that it is given, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, madam.
So we can't keep, we can say that that is also not there, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is also there, given in the passage only. Then the next one is what? Recent research has confirmed that Boyd boosts organization productivity. Does it boost the organization productivity or not? Search it.
It's extremely dangerous, so this is wrong. In the first paragraph, there is that the decision to embrace body is extremely dangerous.
No, but we are not talking about dangerous. We are saying the recent research has confirmed that boys boost the organizational productivity or not. If you look at the second paragraph,
Yes,
it says the
it's
survey
there.
cast doubt on the idea of boys leading to greater productivity.
Yes, ma'am.
So this one says that it is casting a doubt that it will give the greater productivity. It is not saying that it can boost the productivity. Still keep it on a hold. Look for the last sentence. The concept of cloud computing facilitates the BYOD trend. Is it given, cloud computing? Tell me where it is given.
The concept of cloud computing serves effectively to extend the office out of office.
Where exactly? Tell me the sentence and the paragraph. First paragraph, where? It's given the cloud computing,
Yes, I
right?
found it. I found
Concept
it.
of the cloud computing service
The
First
component of
in the
cloud
office
computing
to office.
services.
Yes. Huh.
Effectively to
So,
extend the office out of office.
yes, so we know that the fourth one is also given, but the third one is no, because it's just the opposite of what is given in the passage. But what is our answer? Which is following is not true for the Boyd. It is not true, no? It says that research has confirmed. It has not confirmed. It has confirmed that it is not productive, giving the productivity. So it has to be C, right?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. Now the next one is, okay, next third sentence question is, according to the passage, why would the decision to embrace Boyd prove dangerous to small financial business? Where exactly it is saying that it will become the dangerous?
In the first paragraph,
What does it say? Read it.
the survey findings revealed that for financial organization, the decision to embrace body is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, it's given, but the reason we have to find know why it is.
It's given, but the reason we have to find out why it is.
They might not have such well-developed strategies
might
to
not
protect
have
the
the-
confidential data.
Right.
Why it could be more? Because it is, they don't have that, right?
They don't have that, right?
Yeah.
It says that they might not have such well-developed strategies to protect the confidential data.
They might not have well-developed strategies to the confidential data.
Everybody keep yourself on mute, because unnecessarily if you are unmuting yourself, then what happens is, like from your side, the unnecessary sound comes and it disturbs others, right? So let's have a look at it. It says, according to the passage, why would decisions to embrace Boyd prove dangerous to the small financial business? Why it became small? Dangerous for the small financial business. Let's read in the passage. It says they might not have such well-developed strategies to protect confidential data, right? So let's, who cannot see the screen? Everybody is able to see the screen?
Yes.
Yeah, someone.
Yes, ma'am.
I think the one person who has messaged that you're not able to see, log out and log in again, please, because others are able to see. I have not stopped sharing. Right, so let's look at the first answer choice. It says the employers have poor knowledge about their devices. Is it employers have the poor knowledge? Or let's look at the next. Yes, Arva, maybe the net problem. The next one is what? Poses a threat to the confidential data of the organization. That's what we have done, that the employers have the poor knowledge about the devices, which in turn poses a great threat, poses a threat the confidential data of the organization. We have read something about the threat to the confidential data. Let's have a look at the second and the third. Their employees are more vulnerable to misplacement of devices. They may lack mature IT strategies and policies required to protect confidential data. They cannot afford to deal with damage liabilities issues. So now you can have the choice between which two answer choices, because the passage is talking about the confidential data, develop strategies to protect the confidential data. Which one? Out of these two, which two answer choices you can be down to, and which one you will select? I want answers from you all. Mohammed, you're saying fourth one, they cannot afford to deal with the damage liability. Where exactly we have read? Have you read? Tell me one sentence which talks about the damage liability. Is it given in the passage? The answer which we searched was talking about the confidential data. Was it really talking about the damage liability? Can you tell me? The one who told me the fourth answer, the message. Others, I want answers from everyone. Quickly. Adib, what will be the answer? Noam? Is he not present today? Adib is there.
I'm here.
He is not there, I think, today. Yusuf, you also are quiet today. Why?
I'm not a fast reader. That's why I switch.
Which one will be the answer? Tell me. They
They
may
cannot
have
afford to
your IT strategies and
deal with
policies
damage.
required to protect the confidential data. Is it matches?
They might not have such well-deployed strategies to protect confidential
Yes,
data.
because it says the larger organizations will have mature IT strategies and policies in place. But the small financial businesses will not have these mature IT strategies, because of which they will not be able to protect the financial data, confidential data. If you look at this, it says this. These are the last two lines which give you the proof for the next question. This is the answer that it should be the C, right? Everybody
Yes.
agreed? Yes, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Now, the next one is, according to the passage, the expectation of the younger employees that they should be allowed to use their own devices in the workplace entails which of the following risks? So, what are the risks? Understand the questions. They are asking that if the younger employees, they expect that they should be allowed to use their own devices, right? So, what are the risks associated with it? Go to the passage, read the passage, tell me where exactly that part is given. I want answers from everybody. Quickly tell me, have a glance through this. Tell me that which paragraph, only two paragraphs are there where they are talking about the risks if they use their own devices.
The second paragraph.
Second paragraph, yes.
In the second paragraph.
So, yes, who is this? Could you please read out those risks? Yes, mom.
Seriously, with a younger employee group.
Yes, read it better. Read it out loud.
Seriously, with a younger employee group, 55% of the people share an expectation that they should be allowed to use their own devices in the workplace or for work purposes. With this expectation comes the very real risk that employees may consider contracting a company policy banning the use of own devices. The threats posed by the level, yes,
this level of subversion cannot be overrated. Right. So what is that risk? The employees may consider contravening the employee policy, company policy, banning the use of their own devices, right?
Devices.
And they're saying the threat posed by this level of subversion cannot be overstated, right? This is what they're saying. It could be contravening the company's policies, right?
Yeah.
So now let's go to the next answer. 1 second, I have to remove this. Yes, so let's have a look at the answer choices. Younger employees may deliberately transfer confidential data to their of their companies to rivals if they are not allowed to use their own devices for work purpose. Is this what given in the passage? Yes or no?
No, no,
No. So the younger employees may strongly feel like leaving the company if it prevents usage of their own devices and join some other companies that does not have such stringent policies. Is this given in the passage?
no,
No.
no,
Very
it's
good.
not.
Yes. Younger employees may consider flouting companies' policy prohibiting usage of their own devices in the workplace or for work purpose. Does this passage says this? Yes, no.
Yes,
Yes. So passage says yes for C. So out of this 1, 2, 3, 4 answer options, which one will be your answer?
the only.
Only C. Yes, very good. Now the next one says, according to the findings of the survey conducted by the Fortinet, why do majority of employees prefer using their own device for work purpose? So what they're saying is there was some survey conducted by Fortinet, and according to that survey, why exactly these employees were preferring to use their own devices? What's the reason which is given by the survey? Right? Shall I clear the answer so that no, you can read the passage? So which part of the passage they are talking about this survey? Which part they are talking about the survey?
Uh,
The
Ma'am,
first
I
part.
think
The first
The
part.
second part.
the second.
So find out and tell me. I will not help you. You people have to tell me.
Ma'am, in the second paragraph, while 63% admit that the main reason is so they have access to their favorite application, favorite on devices, while 63 admit that the main reason is so they have access to their favorite applications.
So they are saying why they want the threat posed by the level of subversion. The survey casts doubts on the idea of board leading to the greater productivity. The real reason people want to use their own devices. Only 26% of the people age group cite efficiency as the reason they want to use their own device, while they admit that the main reason is so they can have access to their favorite applications. Right. So
Yes.
let's go to the
Yes.
answer choices. Which answer choice says this, that they can have the access to their favorite this thing? First one says, as they often find the device provided by the company lack quality. Is this given in the passage? What should
No.
I do with first one? Eliminate? Yes. As they have access
Yes.
to their favorite application while working. Should I keep it or eliminate it?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
what?
yes, madam.
Eliminate
Keep it.
or
It's
keep?
given.
It's given.
Keep
So let's
it.
keep it on a
Yes.
hold.
Keep.
Let's have a look. See, even
Yes,
if you
keep it,
find the
ma'am.
second answer very attractive and you feel this is the right answer, our strategy is what? We will always go through all the 4 answer choices, right? So we'll see, as majority of them believe that output doubles when they use their own device for the work purpose. Does the passage says this?
No.
No. So we'll eliminate this one also. As handling data from their own devices reinforces the sense of responsibility. Does the passage says this?
No, madam.
No.
No. So your answer is 2. Now the 6th question is what? It says, what is or are the author's main objective in writing the passage? So what exactly is the author's main idea or the main reason why he has written this passage?
Because
Right?
of
It's
the
the more of a general thing, which is like scattered throughout the passage, isn't it? It cannot be like present in one place. However, what we will do, we'll go back to the passage, have a look at it, and we'll try to figure it out. What is the main reason why author has written this particular passage? Let's go back to the passage and you all will tell me why exactly. Hanji, go through.
Ma'am, the fifth question answers is in the second paragraph.
What does it says?
The threats posed by this level of subversion cannot be overstated. Is it right?
Let's have a look at the answer choices. The first one says what? To break the myth that Boyd promotes employee efficiency and organizational productivity. Isn't it given in the first paragraph that yes, it is breaking the myth? Yes, no?
I think in the second paragraph.
Yes, it is.
It is given, right? So we will say yes,
Yeah.
this is given in the passage. We'll keep it on a hold. So suggest ways to control subversion across level of corporate chain to command. Is it given?
No.
No, it's not given. Then it says to throw light upon the fact that employees, even after knowing the risks involved, prefer to use their own devices for work purpose, mostly for the personal benefits. Is it given in the passage or not?
Yes, it's given.
It is given.
Where? In the last paragraph, the last line, last two lines, they are saying.
Yes.
If you want to check, we can go back and we can check it. We see over here, it says that they recognize the risk to the organization, but are adamant that those risks are worth taking, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we have the C also given in the passage. Yeah. So what will be your answer?
A and C, both A and C.
Both A and C. na.
Yes.
Yes.
So I hope everybody understood how to do the passages. Moreover, one more thing which I want you all to take care of or understand is the level of passages which you all will get for your test. If you observe whatever the markings that I have done, because every time to go further, I'm removing it. But if you observe where all the answers are given, they are almost given according to the chronology of the passage, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yes, the first answer you get it somewhere in the beginning, seconds just below that, third after that. So most of the time, I'm not saying 100%, but yeah, most of the time the chronology will follow. However, one question up or below could be there, right? So you can you know where to exactly look for your answer, right? And when it comes to something like the main idea or the summary or something, this is something related to the entire passage. Obviously, luckily in this particular passage, they have given this as a question number 6. You may have this question as question number 1 or 2 also. So in that case, what you will do, you can do this question after doing all the other specific questions. Clear?
Yes.
Everybody is following? Yes, no?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So a little break from the passage. They have given like 7 to 8 questions are given. Right? They say that the usage of the word in the passage choose the word which is most similar to the meaning of the words below. Like they have given the word heralded and outweigh, right? These are the words which are used in the passage. You have to tell me the word out of those 4 options, which one means almost similar to this, right? So has the almost the same meaning.
Suspected.
Do it. I want everybody to do the first 7th and 8th question. Once you all have done, then we will discuss.
Yes, can you share the passage again, ma'am?
Huh?
The passage.
You didn't
You
understand
don't
the
need the
question.
passage over here. No, you should know the meaning of the heralded.
Read the question. You will understand.
Publicize, ma'am. Publicize. Embrace.
So how many of you know the meaning of heralded and outweigh?
Publicize.
No. First tell me if you know the meaning or not.
I just translated it.
To announce something.
Heralded means the sign of a thing that shows future.
Okay. How many of you don't know the meaning?
I translated it, so I know it.
Okay. So outweigh. This is pretty simple word. Do you know the meaning? Yes, no. I want the answer. See, then only I can teach you how you can get this answer from the passage also. So Sudeep says, I don't know. Right? So what we can do is, let's have a look at the passage where exactly the word heralded is given in the passage. Could you tell me where exactly the word heralded and outweigh given?
Passage 1.
The first.
Part 1, passage 1 to passage is 1 only. Paragraph 1 you should say. Which paragraph 1, which line it is given heralded?
Paragraph 1.
6.
Yeah, it says
Yeah,
this
6.
heralded over here. Right? And then outweigh is given where?
Yeah.
It's just given below that, right? So the first thing is you should know the meaning of the word. If you know the meaning of the word, fine. And if you don't know the meaning of the word, you can always get the meaning with the help of the context in which it has been used in the passage, right?
From the
So
sentence.
it says, yeah, so from the sentences which are surrounding it, it says the concept of cloud computing serves effectively to extend the office out of office. The much heralded benefit of bird is greater productivity. That means what? Much predicted. They have predicted that. They predicted that this will be the benefit. They have predicted it beforehand itself. They suspected that this will be the benefit initially itself, right? Then they say, however, the recent research has suggested that this is the greatest myth of void, and the reality is that in practice, new poses challenges which may outweigh the benefits. That means the challenges are going to surpass, or they are more than the benefits. The challenges or the problems are more than the benefits. Benefits are less, but the challenges are more, right? So with this knowledge about the words from the passage, heralded, does that mean published? It was not publicized. It was not objective. It was not dragged. It was suspected. People were suspecting. Suspect means they were predicting in the future this kind of the word, like this kind of the benefits could be there, right? Outweigh means
Yeah.
surpass. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
No. Okay, now look at 9th and 10th. Based on the usage of the word in the passage, choose the word which is most opposite the meaning of the words. Now here the first one they have asked you to write the similar. Now they want you to look at the opposite. Now I want you first to look at the words and see whether you know the meaning or not. Sometimes if you know the meaning, then easily you can do it. If you don't know, then you can take the help of the passage.
The answer could be for reject.
Yes. So the embrace ka opposite could be reject. And what will be the opposite of subversion? No, not popularity.
Number 3,
Subvert.
popularity.
No, it's compliance. Subversion means taking a diversion, but you compliance is that means you go along with that. Fine. Now we will do the another passage. The first 2 lines of the passage are given over here in this part itself. Please read it. Then I'll move to the next passage, next sheet.
Ma, please, what's number 8 answer?
Yes.
Number 8 answer.
I'll turn to the page. Now this is the passage which is given. Read it. It's a little pretty big passages there. I want each one of you to read it. Without reading the passage, you cannot solve the questions, right? But when you are reading, I don't want you to read it 2 to 3 times. Read just once to get a fair idea that you have understood by now that for each question, you have to go back to the passage and read it.
We did read it. Go.
Okay, so read the passage. Rosirang saying it is she has done. What about others? Read it? Yes, no? Yes. So Azim also has done. Let's do the questions now. What is the first question says according to the passage? Which country has most ambitious plans for e-governance? So which country has got?
Singapore, no, madam. Singapore.
Pardon? Where it is given? Which country has got the most ambitious plan for
You are back.
e-governance? Huh?
Singapore, paragraph 3.
Where it is given?
Paragraph 3.
Paragraph 3. What does it say? Read it out loud.
Whereas I, not surprisingly, in the small, rich, entrepreneurial field service of Singapore, which allows citizens to do more functions online than any other. As in the
Okay.
many private companies.
Okay. So we say it is Singapore. Government works in which of the following countries?
United States, madam.
Huh?
United States, madam.
Very good. But where it is given? Tell me the proof in the
No.
passage.
Fourth passage, no, madam.
Fourth paragraph. What does it say?
The most useful idea for the Indian municipalities is GovWorks, a private sector site that collects local taxes, fines, and utility bills for 3,600 municipalities across the United States.
Across the
Across the
United States. So what
Yeah.
it will be? It
None
says
of these.
India, it says child, it says UK. So, and none of these.
None of
So
these.
which one should be the right answer?
United States.
None of these.
United States. But is the United States given?
No, so it's not.
No, madam. It's not in the
Should be what?
4.
Oh. The next question is what? Choose the word that is opposite in meaning of the word dismal as used in the paragraph. So where exactly is the word dismal given?
No. Paragraph.
Let's have a look at it.
This one.
Tell me where it is given. Yes. I want it from you all to look at it and tell me where is the word dismal given.
Number 12 is India.
No, you tell me where is the word dismal given.
Yes, number 12.
Huh?
Number 12 is India.
We are doing decimal. Decimal, what is that decimal mean? Decimal means to dismiss that thing.
I remember that I read it, but I can't find it.
But tell me the sentence, na. You remember you read it, but tell me.
The first page of the, let's see the first page.
It's given over here in the beginning. We tend to be harsh on a bureaucracy, but nowhere do citizens enjoy dealing with their government. They do it because they have to, but doesn't mean that the experience has to be dismal. Dismal means sad or bad. Now there is a new mind-blowing through government department around the world, which could take some of the pain away. That means dismal means it is painful, right? Or something negative. So it should be something good, right? So something pleasing should be there. That is C. Yes? Because we are looking for the opposite meaning. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now the next one says, how can India overcome low penetration of computers for e-governments? So where exactly we have to look for that? The passage may they are talking about low penetration of computers for e-governments. Where exactly it is given?
Paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
Read it.
Statements in India we say, oh, e-government will never work in India. We are so poor, and we don't have computers. But they are wrong. There are many experiments efforts in India as well. Citizens in Andhra Pradesh can download government forms and submit application on the net without having to bribe clerks. In many districts, land records are online, and this has created transparency. Similarly, in the district to Ahmadabad villagers have begun to file applications for land transfer and follow their progress on the net. In 70s village in the Kalapur and Sagi district in Maharashtra, internet booths have come up where farmers can daily check the market and rates of agricultural commodities in Marathi. Along with the data and agricultural scheme, information on crops technology, when to spray and plant crops, and bus and railways timetables. They also find vacation guidelines in jobs application for ration cards, kerosene, gas, bombers, and a land record extractive details of land ownership.
Okay. So it says that there are all these things because of which, right? So now which answer choice? Reduction in the, by manufacturing more computers? Or does the passage says that because of the more computers? No. By opening STD and PCO booths, what should I do? Yes or no?
How can India
No.
No. Through cable TV and
Yes,
internet
yes.
kiosks?
Yes.
By putting more services on internet?
No.
So out of 2 and 4, which one?
2.
Is it saying that cable TV is helping them? Or more services on internet? Go back and check. Does that means that you are having anything related to cable TV is given in the passage? Anything related to cable TV is mentioned in the passage, or it's just talking about everything is available on internet?
Internet talking about.
So when it says everything is available on internet, that means putting more services on internet. Not there's nothing related to cable TV has been mentioned over there. Yes, they are talking about the internet booths, but they are not talking about the cable TV, right? So half bad is full bad. To make a answer choice right, the entire information has to be correct. Which of the following has not been one of the effects of submitting income tax return over the internet in child? Now what they are saying, something which is not the effect, right, of submitting income tax return over internet in child. So we have to go back and see where exactly they are talking about IT return in child.
Paragraph 2.
Examples abound. The Ministry of Phoenix, Arizona allows citizens to renew their car. No, it's not from me. It's from in child people routinely submit their income tax returns over the internet, which has increased transparency. Essentially reduced the time taken and the number of errors and allegation with the tax department.
Yeah, so it says that it increases the transparency, drastically reduce the time taken and the number of errors and litigations with the tax department. Both taxpayers and the reverse revenue department are happier. So let's have a look at it. What does it say? Reduction in legal cases, yes, no, or reduction in errors, increase in transparency, increase in the number of returns.
Within transparency.
Which is not being given. Increase in transparency, it is given yes or
Yes.
no.
Legal cases,
Yes.
madam.
In reduction in legal cases given.
No, madam.
It is given no.
Yes,
Just
sir.
have a
Yeah,
look at
it's
it.
given. It's given.
It's
Yes.
given that the number of errors and litigations with the tax department, right?
Yeah.
And reduce the time taken, number of errors, litigations with the tax department. Both taxpayers
Yes.
and the revenue departments are happier. So nothing related to more tax return is given. It's given the reduction in the error is given, yes, but it is not given that the number of returns are increasing. So you have to understand the question whenever it says like which is not given, you have to write yes, no, how I am writing why, right? So you should also write yes, no, that no will be your right answer.
Okay, madam.
Now choose the word that is same in meaning as the word abound as used in the passage. I want you to
Slowly. Means plenty. Abound. Compound. Slowly. Very good. Thank you.
Can you go back to the first please? The second paragraph, examples abound. First one.
where it is given the word abound.
Second paragraph, the first line.
Second paragraph, first.
Examples abound. What do you mean by abound then?
And of, like of.
That means the examples are large number of examples are there and they have given so many examples, right?
Yeah.
Yes, madam.
So what is the word which you have to choose it? Same meaning, something which is more. Abound means more. So which answer choice means more?
Plentiful.
Plentiful. Proliferate also means more, but it means to increase. We are not talking about increase. We are telling just about more. Proliferate and flourish almost means same, right? So we have to keep it as plentiful, right? Because abound means the examples are in large numbers. So many examples are there. When you look at the paragraph, one after the other, so many examples they have given. I hope everybody is enjoying and understanding the way how to do the passages. I want everybody to get all the questions correct in RCs, right?
Yeah.
Choose the word that is same in meaning as the word post as used in the passage. Now something similar. I will not help you. Tell me where is the word post given in the passage. Keep yourself on mute if you are not speaking. Yes, where is that word post given? Not able to figure it out. Yes, tell me, everyone. It's given over here. They can post their catalogs on their site. That means what? They can put their catalogs on their site. As per the meaning in the passage, what does it say? They can post their catalogs on their site, bid or contract, submit invoices, and check their payment status over the net. Right? Now let's have a look at it. What does it say? Choose the word that is same in the meaning as the word post as used in the passage. Post means to after also, right? But here they are telling posting something on the net. So that means put up. Right?
Put up.
Yep.
So they are asking you to choose the contextual meaning, not the meaning which you know. You know the meaning, that is fine. But then always go back to the passage and check the meaning as used in the passage. 18th, according to the, please keep yourself on mute. Somebody's side, some child is crying or some sound is coming, it disturbs us. All of you are adults, kindly keep yourself on mute so that everybody can enjoy the class. It irritates a lot when unnecessary sound comes from the background. Let me see. Rosa sang, keep it. Kahinde, Emmanuel, mute yourself. Emmanuel. Mute karo. Put yourself on mute. Eddie Lying, mute it. Else I put everybody on mute. According to the passage, which country at present is the most advanced in e-governance?
The most ambitious is British government, which has targeted to convert 100% of the transitions with its citizens to the entirety by.
So what will be the answer? If you're saying British, then Singapore, India, Chile, and USA is given.
That is not British.
So that means you have to go back and look it again. It works for the US. Just before that, it is given USA. In which direction the new wind is blowing? Where exactly they're talking about the new wind?
Talking about what?
New wind.
The first paragraph, madam.
Yes.
There is a new wind blowing through government department.
There is a new wind blowing government department around the world which could take some of the pain away. What is there exactly? Read it. E-commerce, e-business is given, public service is given. So e-commerce, e-business, e-governance. Where exactly it is given? Importance, integrating e-com, e-business and e-governance. That is the fourth one. According to the passage, what is the annual growth rate of computer in India?
Not mentioned. Not mentioned.
It is mentioned. What is the question asking you? Have you understood? It says,
Yes.
according to the passage, what is the annual growth rate of computer? Is it mentioned or annual growth rate of computer is given? It is not given. So what will be the answer? Not mentioned
given.
in the
Not mentioned.
passage. Is it mentioned?
No, not mentioned.
Not mentioned. So that's why it should be fourth one. Clear?
Yeah.
So I hope now everyone is thorough with how to do the passages, different types of questions and all. Yes, no.
Yes.
Yes, madam.
Okay.
We are just to put the way.
Yes, what you're saying? Hello, what you're saying?
Azim, speak up.
I could not understand what you said. Could you please repeat? Hello?
He said we understood.
He understood. Very good. Now I want you to sum up the strategies what we have discussed about the reading comprehension. Let me think who, you can jot it down in one sheet of paper in 2-3 minutes and let me see who tells me the strategies what we have discussed. I'm giving you 2 minutes to jot down the strategy.
Where my iPod? Don't look. You never text you don't look it. Show you do the class like this now. I am chatting. Tell you are lazy.
Yes, Adib, will you tell now?
Yes,
Yeah, tell.
we use the reality versus myth, which is for we use the reality versus myth strategy, which is 4 ways: taking knowledge from the passage, reading speed, controlling reading speed, taking vocabulary, which is was in the questions down, and memory check. We read correct. I talked myself. I read correctly, paying attention to switches to get the answers, reject to select, break down structures, and pause to rephrase, attempt questions and refer to the passage when it's required, read correctly, and keep in mind keywords from the questions.
Very good. Anyone else? Anybody else? Max Alma? Alma? Or is there anyone else who would like to share? I know Adib always contributes and he speaks. So that's the reason I have told him. Another one is Noim. But today I think unfortunately he is absent. I don't know why. Who will speak? Azim Hussain, you try.
Go on, Azim.
Azim, try. You can try it. Whatever
No,
you have
madam.
understood, because it's 2 to 3 times we have done RCs, right?
Yeah.
Speak,
Madam,
doesn't matter.
first of
Speak.
all, we have to read the passage. I will be reading. If there is a conjunction or a construct, we have to slow down. Then we have to come to the questions, finding the key words and back to the paragraph and search the key word there and finding the answers. That's all, madam.
Okay, very good, very good. You have tried. I'm very happy. Okay, then who else will speak? Jonathan? Jonathan, speak up. Tell what you have have understood, if you share what you have understood, then I also feel happy, yes, that whatever I am teaching to students are understanding and I feel like continuing, right? Otherwise, if you're not understanding, then even I feel, no, why am I teaching? Isn't it? When I tell you all to keep on mute, you don't put yourself on mute. Abhi, when I'm asking you to speak, you people are on mute. Why? Opposite of whatever I'm saying. Huh?
It looks right.
See, when I tell everybody that keep on mute, you keep on mute, I'm teaching, I'm explaining, I don't want you all to speak. That time, unnecessary sound from everywhere. Now I'm asking you what I have explained you, tell me, explain me. Now nobody is speaking.
I can speak again.
You can speak again, I know you have understood. I want others also to speak. Okay, chalo, any which ways, it's already time, 4 o'clock. We'll continue tomorrow again, the class is there. Okay, fine, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Thank you, hope you all
madam.
enjoyed the
Thank
class
you,
and you have
madam.
understood.
Yes, madam.
Thank you, thank
Excuse me,
you.
ma.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Downstairs.